Kids in California have twice the levels of a certain chemical in their bodies as children on the East Coast. What's going on? As KPIX 5's Julie Watts explains, government regulations may be playing a role.
Just weeks after Congress passed a law giving regulators more power to ban harmful chemicals, a new study demonstrates just how much regulations can impact our health. From couch cushions to baby products to kids' pajamas, chemical flame retardants are widely used in consumer goods. As a result, the average American infant has the highest recorded levels of these chemicals in their body. Now evidence that government regulations increase potentially harmful exposures. A peer-reviewed biomonitoring study by the Environmental Working Group found children in California have twice the levels of concerning chemical flame retardants in their body as kids on the East Coast. The likely culprit? A recently revised California flammability regulation that for years has led to added flame retardants in products sold in the state.
This report is a good example of how misguided regulations can increase exposure and good regulations can actually decrease exposure.
Joanna Congleton explains while some regulations, like those for kids' car seats, still encourage adding chemicals linked to developmental delays, reproductive impacts, and cancer, a new law gives the feds increased authority to create regulations that reduce exposure.
The big picture is really the government needs to change standards.
Arlene Bloom was instrumental in getting California's controversial flammability standard revised so that it no longer encourages flame retardants. The American Academy of Pediatrics and others wants the feds to go further and ban the chemicals still common in furniture, children's products, and believed to be in every car seat.
Currently, you can't shop your way out of the problem.
As a consumer reporter, I certainly tried and enrolled my daughter in this study to see how successful I'd been. But even after swapping out our couch cushions and seeking out baby products labeled flame retardant free, my toddler tested positive for high levels of TDCPP. The chemical, removed from kids' pajamas in the 70s and known to cause cancer, is still commonly used in car seats. 3 different labs confirmed, like my daughter, her car seat contained TDCPP. The World Health Organization finds nearly 1 in 5 cancers are caused by chemical and environmental exposures. And just like anti-smoking efforts cut lung cancer rates, EWG believes reducing chemicals in our kids' environment could cut cancer rates overall. In response, the American Chemistry Council tells us flame retardants provide an important layer of fire protection and notes that the presence of a chemical in the body does not necessarily imply disease. The Environmental Working Group has collected more than 10,000 signatures on a petition to ban certain chemicals from children's products. For more information, you can head to cbssf.com.
And the Environmental Working Group also found that the younger the child, the higher the levels of chemicals in their bodies. Children who sucked their thumbs had the highest levels. Frequent hand washing was associated with lower levels.